Hi, Tom Cole, the coach for Steve Taylor's Community Connection. It's certainly an honor and a privilege to be here today. We have some wonderfully talented folks. We have Sabina and Oscar. We have the boss, Mr. Steve Taylor, who makes this happen every time. But we're talking about Toledo's top talent. For the people that don't know, can you kind of give them an overview of what it is?
So Toledo's Top Talent, she came up with the idea many moons ago. And last year we just, put some action behind it and we created Toledo's Top Talent. So Toledo's Top Talent is open to anyone in the general area from 12 to 24. And you just have to have any type of talent. Singing, dancing. Last year I think we had comedians.
Yeah, I had a comedian.
Yeah, we had a comedian and he was the cutest little thing ever. But so as long as you're some form of the arts, you can, some form of the arts, you can get in, you can audition, and if you qualify, you're onto the show.
You've been so successful with this, you and your mom, and we can never get your mom on camera. We gotta do something about that. But
Absolutely.
But you've been so successful with it. What does it mean to you to be able to profile young, talented people in our community and kind of give them a boost up and a positive experience? What has that meant to you and your mom?
Watching it from the beginning to the end, and he knows, it's like a lot of them got so much more confidence.
Yes.
Like they built themselves up.
Yes.
And then like when they went on the trip to Texas, it was like they were building relationships, and
Yes.
it was nice to see, people from all walks of life, because he knows, like the little boy that was a comedian, he was from nowhere, but he was hanging out with them like he was one of their little brothers, and they were all like a family in a sense, Toledo's Top Talent family. And a lot of these kids aren't given opportunities, and I feel like we opened up a door to give them more opportunity. And then this year, the city of Toledo believed in us and they partnered with us. And obviously Taylor believes in us and they also partnered with us, and we're able to put on our second season. So it's been great watching them.
Yeah, Steve's always believed in what you and your mom are doing in the community, and that's a perfect segue to the boss. We know how hard it is to get through here, and we got a young man who's so very talented, boss Oscar from St. John's. And,
so it's been great talking to Oscar. And Oscar, you finished second last year.
Yes.
I asked him if it was rigged. He said no, gracious.
No.
Nope. He said no, he's gracious in defeat, but he's back this year. And word on the street is you're the man to beat.
Yeah.
So year 2 for Toledo's Top Talent.
Yeah.
So talk about the experience though, and really what it meant to you and what you saw even from some of the other participants.
Well, what it meant to me, well, at first it was like kind of like, I'm just do it for fun. And then I saw like how they took it serious, how Melinda set it up, and how Sabina was taking care of it. At first, we would do these meetings, and then it would get it started to get more serious, It started to add more stuff, the theaters, and then come out here, come sing here. I think it's pretty great because it was spreading a good message, instead of keeping kids in the streets doing dumb stuff and hanging out with the wrong people. You can come here, sing, rap, whatever you want to do.
Sure.
And that was pretty great. I think that's pretty inspirational for kids.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So Melinda last year showed me a lot of videos of a lot of the contestants and what their talents were. I saw a lot of people singing, and I was blown away. And what's been really neat too is a lot of the people that had that, they were on Toledo's Top Talent, they got to sing in different events too. I think Mud Hens and maybe the Walleye and just some other events, singing national anthem and things like that. Have you been able to showcase your talents out to anywhere else since Toledo's Top Talent?
Me personally, I used to have a group with my friends. And so we would go out, play a backyard, little backyard parties, and then stuff like that. We would just go play, and then people would see us and support us, and then I usually just sing, upload videos on Facebook, TikTok, or Snapchat.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Tell us a little bit more, Sabina.
Yes.
About year 2, and how can people find out how to register, how to get involved in this upcoming year?
Okay, so we're on all platforms, Toledo's Top Talent. We also have a website, www.masimasguidance.org, and also they can get on eventbrite.com.
And then the event, Sabina, is May 26th, 6 to 8 at Imagination Station. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last year we were at the Ohio Theater, and this year we were blessed to be able to
Imagination Station
Yes.
is cool. Yeah. What really strikes me, Oscar, is obviously the talent that you possess, but Steve gave me something that I read somewhere that everybody should try to put themselves outside their comfort zone. You're willing to put yourself out there, and I'm telling you that is a powerful thing. And I think Steve would chime in on that. make yourself uncomfortable, put yourself in kind of can be difficult situations for you, and you will grow every time. And have you found that to be true in the Toledo's Top Talent?
I think so. Yeah, I think that like when you present yourself in somewhere that you don't see yourself like being there, you're gonna have that experience, and now you're gonna know how to navigate through that, you know. So it's like my first time at Toledo's Top Talent, it was all right. It wasn't the best, but then like towards the end, I walked on there like I owned the place.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like I've been here 10 million times.
But you grew from the experience. Yes. And this year you're in it to win it. I mean, that's the bottom line. Yeah. You know, Sabina, you and your mom have done so much in our community to lift people, and Steve does this every day. How does that make you two feel that you're really making a significant difference for young people in our community? And that's special. How does it make you two feel?
I know for my mom, it's because, you know, she knows like she's gonna leave us here, so she's always trying to make it a better place for us to be. And for me, you know, I have 10 kids, so for me, it's always about kids. Like for me, and everybody's like, you don't got enough with your own. And I'm like, oh no, like at Christmas time, we had 1,000+ kids at our giveaway, you know. So it's all about the kids, you know. I think, you know, everybody's like giving the kids like this bad rap, like, oh, those bad kids. But a lot of times it's like a lack of knowledge, a lack of guidance. You know, there's nobody out there putting time and effort into these kids. And Oscar will tell you, my mom, anywhere she goes, oh, this is Oscar, look at his video, you know. And she's always trying to push them, you know, to get them to the right places. So, I mean, I think we're just like a vessel. Like, we're not nobody important. We're just a vessel to help these kids get to where they gotta go. And that's kind of why we opened up our studio. So that way it didn't stop at Toledo's Top Talent. So when Toledo's Top Talent ends, we have podcast competitions, we have other competitions, so they can come in. So maybe if they didn't place in the competition, maybe, you know, a podcast is for them, or maybe, you know, something else is for them, maybe radio, you know, something 100%. Different. So that's why we opened the studio. So don't stop your dream here because you didn't win. Keep going, you know, keep progressing, because sometimes that's all it takes. Maybe if he didn't qualify last year and this year, he might win the whole competition. So, you know, it's just about believing in them and, you know, giving them an opportunity to show their talent.
You and your mom are very important, and the work that you're doing is essential, lifting kids in our community. We're proud of you.
Well, we appreciate it. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Well, there's the man right there.
I'd like to just double up on what Tom said. We're so happy to be partners with you and your mom. And you know, it's not just Toledo's Top Talent. You've done the scholarship with you know, rewarding kids that are doing a great job in our community. Every Christmas you're doing the toy drive. So I don't know if people realize all the things you guys are doing for people in our community. And obviously the kids appreciate it, but we appreciate everything you and your mom do. One of these days we'll get Melinda on here with us. So maybe. Well, thank you for being here today. It's an honor and a privilege to have you in the studio. Good luck this year, and congratulations on your graduation team. It's been awesome. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another edition of Steve Taylor's Community Connection. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.